Hello everybody, my name's Fun. Today I'm going to be talking about why do we hiccup. Well, did you ever wondered at any time, like sometimes you hic, and then suddenly for a time it stops. And a lot of people say that stop it by drinking milk, by drinking and waters for like 7 cups of water, or maybe stand up and maybe doesn't breath as long as you can. Well, why do we hiccups? Why do our body hiccups? Well, today is a video that talks about all the reasons that I know about why do we hiccup. Well, the very common reason is eating too much or too quickly. When you're in a rush, you usually would eat too quickly, right? Like just swallow it inside your mouth and then put it away and chopping it while the way that you goes to work. That is eating too quickly. But if you eat too much, it's also a reason why do your body hiccups. Well, when we do that, it would makes ourselves to be full, but not because we eat too much for when we're eating quickly, but because we are swallowing air into. That makes hiccup. But what about eating too much? When you eat too much, your body system wouldn't work, and that would just happen like a burp. Yes. Next, somebody says that they could sometimes have hiccups when they're nervous or excited. Yes, that's true. Sometimes when my mother is really nervous about something, she'll have some hiccup and then it stops for her. And that's really strange a bit. But it's kind of easy to guess. Also, if we drink carbonated beverages or too much alcohol, then that will happen to have some burp up to make hiccup. Like carbonated beverages like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and those soft drinks, they could also cause hiccup. There are really rare chances of a sudden change in temperature that could affect yourself hiccuping. Sometimes when you hic up, there will be a sudden change in temperature. Some people say it, but a sudden change in temperatures could also make you to feel sick because the air around it. Suddenly, it's really hot, and then suddenly my mother turns on an air conditioner, and it's really cold. Like she turns on like 22 or 25, and that's really a real quick change in the temperature, and that could make us to hiccup. But that's a really strange thing to happen to you. It's really rare for me. But the most common thing that could happen is swallowing air. The most reasonable reason is swallowing air. While sucking on candy, chewing gum, eat too much, too quickly, and drink too much or drink quickly. Eating or drinking too much or too quickly could both makes you to feel like it could hiccup. Because when the air comes inside too much, our body hiccup. And then you know who have the longest hiccup? In the past, a man have hiccup for like 20 years non-stop. And the person who may get the unions prize of the person who hiccups the most frequency is a girl in, I don't really remember exactly, but if it's wrong then sorry, but Florida teen. That girl really is a girl who hiccups up for 50 times per second for more than 4 weeks. Wow, that's really exciting, right? If I'm her, then I would probably die because of hiccup. I hate hiccups. When hiccuping, you can't eat, can't drink, or do anything with your mouth because it is the way that hiccups here and your mouth too. You can't also speak really clearly. And there's also a lot of effects when you hiccup. Like hiccup every second, that's gonna kill me. And if I'm her, then probably I'm going to die because of that. And if I'm that man who hiccups for more than 20 years non-stop, then I'm going to die. Even if you give me $10 million to hiccups for 1 year, then I'm just going to not choose it because I hate hiccups. What about you? What's your feeling about hiccups? And can you please tell me the most reasonable ways that you could have a hiccup? I'll see you guys later.